And good evening, Southeast Texas. Looking at, let's see, Packard-LaPrade in downtown Beaumont. That is ice, it looks like, on our camera there on Packard-LaPrade's Sky Cam there. Currently 30 degrees in downtown Beaumont, part of the Roofing 911 Sky Cam network. Freezing rain and sleet now through about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Anywhere between a tenth, maybe a third, and possibly as much as a fourth of an inch. 4/10 of an inch, I should say, here in Beaumont. Snow then begins about 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Could see 2 to 4 inches up in the lakes area, and a dusting to 1, maybe 2 inches here in the triangle. As you can see, this icy mix continues to move off towards the north and east. This is sleet and freezing rain currently. A little closer inspection does show the heaviest activity now coming into Beaumont, really the triangle. It'll be up there towards the lakes over the next hour or so. But this is all freezing rain, sleet, maybe a few flakes mixed in from Sour Lake back over towards Liberty, Devers, down to Winnie, Finette, and LaBelle at this present time. Otherwise, it is cold outside. We are looking at temperatures in the 30s and even closer to 30, that is. And as you can see, all of Southeast Texas under winter storm warning. Wind chills, what it feels like, anywhere from around 20 in Port Arthur to 26 into Orange. This is the Winter Storm Severity Index. When you get purple, this is extreme impacts, extensive and widespread severe property damage. Life-saving actions will be needed. Results in extreme disruptions to daily life. That's in some spots across Southeast Texas. Otherwise, moderate to major impacts as far as this index goes across Southeast Texas. Futurecast showing this wintry mix of freezing rain and sleet. In about 3:30 in the morning, it'll start becoming all snow in the lakes area. And then about 4 here in the triangle. And then we deal with that right on through about 9 a.m. And then it's goodbye. Then we'll be dealing with temperatures. As far as ice accumulations, just came in anywhere from about a tenth of an inch to as much as 4/10 of an inch of freezing rain, which is going to create ice. Anywhere around a quarter of an inch and higher, that's the threshold where you start getting power outages and certainly crippling travel across the area, and we're seeing that. Remember, Friday we were showing this. It had up towards the lakes area. See, I told you it would change. You just never know until the last minute as far as this goes. Otherwise, as far as snowfall, if this is right, look at that. A little more than a dusting. How about 2 inches in some spots here in the triangle? This may be a little bit overdone, and about 3-4 inches up towards the lakes area, possibly more. It all depends on how long this lasts. Then we clear things out, and it's going to get cold. Single digits. These are actual temperatures coming up on Tuesday morning. I'm going to go 11 in the morning on Tuesday morning here in Beaumont. If that happens, we would tie a record set back in 1930. This would be the coldest weather we've seen in Beaumont since 1930. Put that in perspective. Wind chill watches and warnings and advisories. Advisory over Southeast Texas right now, as we could see single digits across the area, closer to 0 as far as your wind chill wind chills coming up as we head on into Tuesday morning. So tonight, a winter storm warning is in effect. Mainly freezing rain and sleet till about 3 or 4. Then that all turns over to snow. It's going to be windy. We're looking at wind chills in the teens. Actual numbers closer to 20 in the lakes to the low to mid-20s in the triangle. Then for tomorrow, a winter storm warning in effect. Morning sleet and snow, and hopefully we're talking about this happening a lot sooner, and we could have much better time enjoying that snow coming up tomorrow afternoon, because temperatures are not going to warm up and we're not going to go above freezing. When's the last time you've seen this? Temperatures into the mid to upper 20s, maybe 30, one over towards Port Arthur. Extended forecast. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever done a red bar day back to back, but Monday it's going to be obviously the freezing rain, sleet, and snow, maybe 29 in Beaumont. Then we start clearing. We will see a hard, possibly historic freeze. If we go 11, again, that's the coldest since 1930, 91 years ago. Hard freeze, maybe freezing on Tuesday. Well, is there going to be any problems coming up Tuesday morning as far as roads? Yeah, probably so. What falls on us tomorrow is not going to go anywhere. So the only help that we're going to get is a drier air mass filtering in, and that could lick up a lot of the precipitation on the ground, but I still expect very patchy, large patches of ice, maybe snow on bridges and overpasses. And then with the sun, that'll help things up to around 32. But this shows you this is a true Arctic air mass. Then we're back down to 28 coming up Wednesday morning. Now the onset of this next round of precipitation coming up on Wednesday will probably be freezing rain in the triangle, and that will tend to go towards more rain in the late morning hours as we go just to around 34. A lot more freezing rain and also sleet up in the lakes area. So we may be doing this again coming up on Wednesday. Then it's back down to 32 and more rain coming up Thursday morning, and this all exits. And then here comes Mr. Sunshine after another hard freeze coming up Friday morning. And then, oh my goodness, it's starting to look like spring maybe? How about 69 degrees by next Sunday? Only in Texas, right?
You picked something for everybody on there, although those temperatures are giving me flashbacks to Western New York. I spent 6 years up there and moved home thinking I'd gotten rid of some of those, Patrick.
Well, this is historic, maybe the coldest in 90 years.
It is incredible to think about. We're going to let you regroup for just a bit, and I understand we'll be checking back with you in just a couple of minutes with the outlook there, as we've got more sleet and freezing rain moving through the triangle right now. When we come back, we're going to take a quick look at some of the day's other top stories, including plans, funeral arrangements, as Orange County gets ready to say goodbye to a beloved sheriff's deputy.